So from the perspective of non-existence, you can say that nothing exists, and from the perspective of existence, you would say that it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's just it's similar to that the paradox thing again, right? Like with the lies paradox. From the perspective of the statement being true, then your result is false. From the perspective of being false, your statement is true.
Yeah, I
Like
agree with that.
it's almost
Yeah.
as if the like that example of the lives paradox is like you getting stuck crossing that boundary over and over again, back and forth as you try and, because it's like the lies paradox is pointing to the boundary, and so whenever you follow that pointer, you just end up on the opposite side of it, and you never actually arrive at it.
That's okay. That's the perfect segue into what I was saying before, that from the perspective of void or nothingness, it is true. And so that's why I say that that's a matter of experience, that no matter how much you use language or physical examples or logic, the Godhead, there is no Godhead, in other words, that can truly put a finger on it, because that's the whole point. It is nothing that you can put a finger on. It's something to be experienced. So, and that's where I think InSync and Alexander's work, they make a great job of creating a ladder that can lead one to that experience, and to, to play around and to go back and forth from one side of the boundary to the other until you get that understanding as a matter of integration of experience versus just an ability to verbalize it or conceptualize it.
Yeah, I think of like trying to find and understand that boundary, sort of like equivalent to trying to like find shadows using a torch or a flashlight. If you
Mm,
if you try and point it at it, then it ends up gone. But like you can still understand it by the way that it changes, and you can sort of see, at least if it's a sharp lens, you can see the boundary between the light and everything around it. And so I think that trying to capture it with language is like trying to capture a shadow using a light source.